All right, let's be productive today, you guys. Hey guys, welcome back to Class with Cass. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Cassandra. I'm a junior, rising senior at Yale, and Class with Cass is my series to give you tips and tricks on how to live your best life, especially your best school life. And now that there's no school, or about to be no more school for you guys, this video is especially going to be important for your summer in quarantine. This period of time has truly been known as cancel culture. I know a lot of you have summer internships or programs or camps or fellowships that have been canceled. Maybe you have a ton of things to do this summer, including doing your internships remotely or taking a bunch of online classes for credit. Or maybe you're like me, you have a ton of goals to become a totally brand new person by the end of summer, and you just don't know how you're gonna do it all. Maybe your goals include learning a new language, learning a new skill, learning a new instrument, new software, just different ways of self-improvement. Or maybe you just want to take time to do something that you've always wanted to do but never had the chance to do. Maybe start a novel or set aside meditation time, write poetry, watch sunsets, all of these beautiful things. So good news, this video is perfect for you. Here are 6 of my tips and tricks of how to stay productive in quarantine. 1, write your goals down. So a lot of goals of mine fall into various categories, and I personally find that sticky noting them on this lovely website called Padlet is super helpful for me. Why organize by post-its and by category? Well, it's important to divvy up your goals by size and by attainability. For example, some of my goals are small and I can implement them on the daily. For example, improving my posture. Other goals are one-off goals, such as cleaning my closet, reorganizing a bunch of files that I have. And other goals are long-term. For example, spending X amount of hours this summer dedicated to writing a new play, or spending X amount of hours to learn a new software. So it's a good idea to sort of split up your goals by these categories so you have a clear idea of what each one will tangibly take to accomplish. And once you've written them down, then you can start manifesting them into reality. 2, form a new schedule. Yes, I know it's summer in quarantine and that means free time for everybody, but for me personally, if I don't have a schedule, I know that I will shrivel up purposeless. So here's a little snippet of my schedule on GCal. If you look closely, I schedule big time chunks into my day. This is because I don't want to be overly ambitious and cram a bunch of tiny little activities throughout my day and just feel unaccomplished by the end of it. I want to give myself big time chunks because these time chunks also include the transition time between activities and break times. That said, I also do intentionally schedule snack time, break time, meal time, play time into my schedule. Oh, and sleep. You might want to schedule your sleep time and wake up time into your calendar, especially if you are not accustomed to having like a very patterned or set sleep schedule. This is tip 2.5 because it is kind of related to tip number 2. In your schedule, you always want to be consistent when you have leisure time versus when you have work time. That way, your body begins to settle into a rhythm for the summer and you'll maximize your productivity by the clock. 3, similar to 2.5, you need to differentiate between your work and play spaces. I would say move around the house, if you can, that is. Find the spaces that work best for you for different purposes. Where is the spot that you work the best? Where is the spot that you should just keep purely for fun and not bring any work into that space? If you can't go to a different room, try even a different sitting position just to train your brain to either work or play. This is just a really helpful trick so that you can automatically turn on work mode. It's also really important that you preserve the sanctity of your play spaces, because when you're in play relaxation mode, you don't want to be thinking about work all the time. You want to truly enjoy the moment. So this will train your body to do that by moving around the house or around your room. 4, clean your space. What you see can impact the rate at which your brain runs. Okay, I don't know if that's like actually true, but I feel like there must be some sort of science behind it because it does strike me as true and it has worked for me. There's got to be a good reason why Marie Kondoing your room is so effective, right? So throw out the things that don't bring you joy and keep the ones that you do, organize them, display them in a way that makes you happy, and I think your productivity will increase. When my desk is like not cluttered, I feel like I could do anything. Like I could accomplish anything I want that day because my brain is not cluttered, my space is not cluttered, everything is beautiful. Some people are like really good at maintaining / creating an aesthetic for their workspaces. If you do that and you have an aesthetic, I would love to see like a little video of your working space just so I myself can be inspired. As you can see, I'm like a pretty straightforward, pretty simple girl. Just like, you know, pictures on the wall, paintings on the walls, book holder things, stands, pencil holders, just very basic, and I want to see what you guys can do. So make sure you tag me on Instagram because I want to see your beautiful workspaces. 5, put your phone away. And here I would hold up my phone, except I am filming on my phone. When you are in work mode for the next hour, just put away your phone, out of reach, out of sight. Now, important, turn off anything that vibrates, turn off your message notifications on your laptop. I know a lot of you, your iMessage is connected to your laptop, which is totally great, but when you're in work mode, those pop-up notifications can be super distracting. Don't have Facebook open. If you need to have Facebook open for some reason, you can turn off the sound setting whenever you get a notification. Just make sure no annoying dings are going to distract you and just focus for that hour or however long you can maintain your focus. 6, forgiveness. Forgive yourself when you are not productive. Our lives should not be defined by productivity. It is definitely an admirable goal to be productive, and this society certainly rewards those who are productive, but know that your worth is not defined by what you accomplish by the end of the day. Even for those of you who are super on top of it, you know that sometimes things don't go as planned. Even the most well laid out plans can't account for everything, and you want life to be spontaneous. I want to end this video with a line from a poem by David Whyte. What you can plan is too small for you to live. So sometimes life spills over out of the confines of that event on GCal, and that is perfectly okay. That unexpectedness, that unpredictability, that's what makes life worth living. Thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. I hope you guys are staying Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy in quarantine. And if you guys have any tips or tricks about productivity, please drop them in the comments. Your girl needs as many as she can take. I want to be maximum productive this summer, so help me out here. Hit subscribe because you don't want to miss out on next week's video, and I will see you then on Class with Cass. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.